welcome back to the studio. I was sitting in here pondering about what to do. So I decided to just go with a mold, and I haven't used these molds before. I have them in the shop, so I wanted to see how they work. But so I sort of wanted to make it a little bit more realistic rather than just pouring one color in it, because you don't get the top. You get, see, it's these bits you don't get. They stay like holes in the mold, so it should be interesting. So I just wanted to make sure that the head is dark, and I'm using some bronze powder because I don't have a black pigment here. So the head should be black, and it's going to be interesting how the legs also should be black or dark. So these are the legs, and everything else can be gold, and that's the way I'm going to do it. And maybe I'll do the frame in the dark as well. So this is that bronze, should look nice. I'm just going to go around and do that. Hope everybody's had a nice Easter. I had a fun time. I had my son Alex with his wife and a toddler over. We had a good time. We ate some chilies, and yeah, it's always fun. It was good because the kids are sort of, the grandkids are at that age now that they can play with each other, and it's not as stressful, you know, as when they're little. And alrighty, so that'll do. Oh yeah, I've got to do that leg as well. I picked the fattest brush that I could find. Alright, so that is that. I'm just going to blow off the axis. They're going to be wings, and they're the legs, and that's the body. I'll leave that there. And this, what should I do? Maybe just the frame and the body. I'll make it. No, I think I'm just going to do this one in like gold, because that's all that you're going to see, unless I do the frame in dark. That's what I'll do. I'll do the frame in dark, so it sort of matches. And then just mix up some resin. So I'm going to be using High Temp 100. I find that's the best one by Platinum. The best one for doing coasters and placemats and things like that you're going to be able to put a hot object on, you know. And it also sets relatively fast, and yeah, I like it. I'm not sponsored by them. I know the person who makes it. We spoke on the phone many a times, but I'm not affiliated. I just really like this resin. It just works for me. And another really good thing is that no nasties. See, when you see a resin, it's got all of these ticks, all of that stuff. It's really good. Excellent. So you can, no smell, no nasty chemicals in there. So yeah, it's really good. Okie dokie, let me just mix up some of this beautiful resin and I'll be back. Okay, resin is mixed. It's got about a trillion bubbles in there because it's quite cool in here. So I warmed it up a little bit with my heat gun just to help the bubbles rise up, and I also just sort of went over my molds a little bit just so I don't shock it, because it is quite cold in here. This resin is pretty good. I remember years ago I was using a different resin, and if it was like cool in the studio and you warm it up with a heater or whatever, and once you're done, you poured your resin and you turn the heater off, you walk out and it goes cold. I used to get like crackle like icicles on my resin on my piece, which well, back then I was doing big pieces, so yeah, so I don't know. I've never experienced that with this resin. It's pretty good, very flexible, and but we shall see, won't we? So I was thinking of just mixing the gold in a different cup. I don't know, I like keeping them just for their purpose, which is to be my mixing mixing cup. Okay, so let's grab some of this. So let's just pour this in here first, the whole lot, because I'm just going to use one color. We're just going to have the gold. Use my little, these are really great. They're super tiny. They're like 1 gram or 1 mil little scoops. I still have some in the shop if you're interested in getting any of those. So I want this to be quite a strong color, hence adding so much. And because I just dumped it on top, I'm just going to stir up the top first. For any of you newbies, just so it doesn't fly everywhere, I gently stir it up the top. Otherwise you put it at the bottom and then put your resin over it. But because I did it this time, see, now it's good, it's all kind of incorporated. Now I can stir it all in, and I think I'm going to need some more. I didn't realize how this is only like 2 ounces, which is 60 milliliters. I might not have enough, but then again, there's a lot of holes here, so maybe I'll have enough. We shall see, won't we? Let's go check the like transparent, how transparent it is, if it's opaque, or and just let it go. Oh, that's so nice. This is a gold digger because it's a gold, it's just like a sparkly gold. Now that's supposed to go, it's not supposed to sit on top like that. It's supposed to spread out. That's going to be nice, I think. Yeah, and I'm definitely going to need more. Wow, who would have thought? I'm going to have to mix some more. Please, sir, I'd like some more. Yep, definitely. Wow. From memory, it just hit me, I think 45 milliliters goes in here. But you kind of have to... What an interesting coaster. Yeah, you want to measure it up right, because see, I think I've overdone it now. Or maybe not, let's see. Never know. I usually have just the right amount of everything. It's my motto. I always have enough. And I might just make it. I might just have a little bit extra now. That's alright, we don't mind a bit of extra. As long as we're not, you know, lacking. Yes, I got extra. I suppose I could keep it on there. Look at that. I could. It's sort of doming. Maybe I can add some more and make it. But then that'll be the bottom side, which will suck. No, I'm sorry. I'm just going to pour it in here. That's another one for another day. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. You can do it. Let's go in here. And then I'll mix up another 20 grams or whatever. I just got to make sure that I've got it right in there. Yep, I think it's good now. Probably a different, maybe a spatula would be better for this. Okay, this is definitely different. That's definitely different. I'm going to get a spatula. Oh. Okay then, my friend. Which way do we go before? Let's not mess up the whole thing. Let's just go like that, eh? How's that? Much better. And then we're just going to need something nice and flat, you know. Alright. Well, now I know. Next time I'm just going to get the spatula out and do it that way. Because you have to sort of, it's hard to pour it in the cracks. Oh, this is so fun. I like doing this. It just gets so boring just pouring things straight in. And I will go and wipe that. Sometimes you have to work for things. If you want it to work out nice, you have to work for it. You know what I mean? And it looks like I might even have some extra. Might have some extra. There you go. Now I could even go like this. Oops, I'm making a mess. Yeah, smaller spatula. This one is definitely too big and awkward. It's alright, we'll work with what we've got, right? It's the best way. A true artist will work with what they have. If you can have all kinds of different things to work with, that's great. But if you don't, just work with what you've got and you wait and see how amazing you'll feel, because you are able to achieve something with very little. Okay, that's really interesting, and I've got enough of this gold now to pour it on something else. The way I see this, I reckon I could even cover that, but it would be so thin that I don't want to mess with it. I just want to go inside these and make sure that they are I cleaned up this studio yesterday and I walked in here and I thought, wow, this looks too clean, let's mess it up. Ta-da! So much fun. I suppose if I did it like that in the first place, I wouldn't have made that mess, but that's alright, I'll clean that up. I can top up some of these a little bit too. See, just a little bit, doesn't need a lot at all. A little bit does the trick. Maybe a wee bit here. Right, now okay, now a little bit of cleaning. I'll move this aside because I've got a tiny little bit of this left, this gold left in the cup, so I might just play with some powders and mix up some different colors and pour it in another mold. So it's a little bit fiddly, but you want to sort of, I don't think it'll matter because it's sort of separated from the edges, you know what I mean, where the resin is. You don't want to muck around with that, but it seemed to be okay. And I can even just grab like the back of my brush, fold this up a couple of times, and that'll make it much easier. Look at that, just like a pen. I made it like a pen. So I'm just going to go like this and wipe all of it. Making you do extra work. But you know what? If you are going through something and you don't feel like talking or anything, you just want to do some artwork and you want to sort of fiddle around with something, there you go, you can do this. Just do that. Because you are kind of focusing and concentrating on what you're doing and you forget about everything else, like any other problems. So that's that. So I've got my ex-in-laws coming over to visit my daughter. Because I live with my daughter, so they're coming to visit her, and my ex-husband is coming as well, so I am extremely uneasy and nervous. So and I don't want to have to go out of the house, or I don't know what I'm gonna do, but should be all right. They're nice. They are nice, but you know, it's just some psychological things that pop up and you get extremely nervous, and it will probably have a really nice day. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'll let you know anyway how it goes, because I'll probably be here to, because I'm like, I can't not be here to greet them because that would be rude, and I don't really want to be in here. So what I will do is, I thought about it, I am going to be here to greet them and, you know, be nice and sociable, and then I'll just say, you know, sorry, I have to go. I've already made plans, and then I'll just go out. I'll probably take Millie and go to the beach or something. I might even go. No, I don't want to go shopping. I've been spending too much money lately, and I need to settle down with that because, you know, this inflation is affecting everyone. My daughter was telling me she went to her supplier because she makes these baby nests and things like that for little newborn babies. Does an amazing job. Give her a shout out. Her business is called Avabub, 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 as in like have a bub. She makes some really nice, all her own designs, and they're all like special patterns, like whatever's in fashion with the kids these days. You know, I don't even know. Bluey, Bluey is one of them. He's an Aussie one. You know, so she does all that. Where was I going with this? Oh yes, she was talking to her inflation. That's right. She was talking to her supplier, and they're a big company, big Australian material or fabric selling company, and they said, yeah, it is very, very slow. Everything has sort of slowed down, and they're struggling even to make their normal numbers, even the minimal numbers. So as a small business, I can't really complain that much, you know. So that is that. Now let us have some fun with whatever I have left in here. Hold on 1 second. I have got these tiny little beads molds, and I just pulled out all the colors, and I thought, you know, it'd be nice to mix them with these blues and reds, and the gold just transforms and turns into something really gorgeous. So anyway, I'm just going to use my bronze just to paint the heads, because I'm planning on doing a bigger piece where I want to have like a landscape type thing, and have all these little bees, and I've got some little molds of, here's another bee mold. That's cute too. I might see if I can do that as well. So I don't want to do too many just in case I don't have enough, and I don't want to mess them up. Actually, nah, bugger it. Let's just do it. Bees and little butterflies and things like that, you know. I'm going to pop some in the wings because these are really good. Pop some in the wings. It's not going to be a lot, but it's going to be. I like to keep things clean, if possible. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I definitely don't want to. And I'll mix the paints another time. These are so cute. I don't have these in the shop, but I can get them if you want me to. I just wanted them pretty much for this idea that I had to do, to make the little, like a tree, maybe even like a tree of life type thing, and have all of these gorgeous things just buzzing around and hanging around, and my little I can even use the little bubbles that are like the water droplets things, use them and turn them into balloons and stuff like that. So that's the idea anyway that I want to do. Just, you know, things like that make me feel happy. If I paint something that's happy, it makes me feel happy. So that's not the reason why I'm doing it to make you happy. I am happy enough. I'm just like, yeah, I might just do something different that it's gonna raise the energy levels out there, and it might inspire somebody to do something else, because I do things like that. I will see something on YouTube or on the internet or anywhere like that, and I'm like, I know what I can do with that idea. So you use the idea, the concept, and you do something else with it. And I think that is the biggest compliment to an artist if somebody does that. Like I post whenever I get a comment that's saying this has inspired me to do something, but now I know exactly like what I want to do using the same sort of idea. To me, that is such a compliment. There is no better compliment than that. Some people get so offended and, you know, say, oh, they've copied me, and no, it is a compliment. Be happy, because we all kind of think of the same sort of things, only at different times, I reckon. Oh dear me. Okay, I'm going to try and do this. It's going to be a bit difficult, but anyway, we're going to try. Stick it in there just for the head part, and maybe down here, just there. And I reckon the rest, maybe even here, the body, like that. And the rest can be gold. Alright, let's do it. I think that's going to be more than enough. Put this out of the way. Okay, let's do it. And I still have some over here. I'm going to mix it all in together now. Stay there for a second while I get my... I can hear a gremlin. I'm pretty sure I heard a gremlin. Ah, he's gone. My beautiful grandchildren. God love them. My life would not be the same without them. Well, I wouldn't know what it was like if I didn't have them, but I know now. They are amazing. They drive me crazy sometimes, but they're just so beautiful and so well mannered and polite, you know. Not always, but when they are, it's just amazing to me. Just like, yeah, such beautiful kids, because you can see some kids, and I don't blame the kids, I blame the parents for not teaching the kids or for letting them get away with stuff. It annoys me, that, but then you see some really lovely kids with beautiful manners, like my grandkids. They are beautiful, and a lot of them out there are. Okay, so this one I'm going to have to be very careful how I do it, because I don't want to mess things up. I'm going to use my little scooper, and it's probably a bit too small. Might have to get a bigger spoon for this, but let's give it a go, because I don't want to... Oh, see, I managed to drip already. Bloody hell. Yeah, too small. Should listen to my intuition, shouldn't I? Let's get a bigger spoon, because I don't think... and this one's huge. Okay, this one's just right. Okay, let's go. This one's a good size. It will leak. I can see it leaking. Oh, hold on a minute. I've got to do something. Yeah, let it. See, I've got to spread it out like this so it goes into all the little cracks. It needs to go. I'm just going to give it a minute. Let it spread out. It will. And I'll just deal with these little guys. That's a bit too much for that one. Yeah, these ones are going to be great. Oh my gosh, so cute. Just going to make sure you're lined up. I will zoom you in after. Oh, they're going to be so cute. I like this color, but I think I want to make it a little bit more golden. I might add some, what can I add to it? Let's add some of this gold that I made a while ago. And I'm still testing out, but I know it will work. It might just rise to the top. That's the only problem with that. Just to deepen the colour a little bit. Alright, slightly deeper. I do need to mix it in really well, otherwise it won't set. Not like an alcohol ink that evaporates. You gotta really mix this one in. Okay, let's go. I'll speed this bit up, I think. Unless I can think of something else to talk about. Some people get annoyed when I talk. Sometimes I don't feel like talking and I just do a voiceover. But I'm in a talkative mood today for some reason, believe it or not, because when I started I was like, oh, I should do a voiceover. I don't really feel like talking. Then I opened my mouth and then that was it. As soon as I said g'day everyone, it was like, yay, it just feels like everybody's here. Here we go. I've noticed some weird things happening on YouTube. For the last, I think, month or so, maybe even 2 months, I've noticed a lot of my subscribers have been dropping. And I've been putting more content on, so I couldn't figure out what that was. And somebody on actually commented on under my videos and said, you know, this is not just happening to you, it has been happening. So it's not, it's just, I don't know what it is. You probably know. I don't really follow. I should do it. But the thing is, tap it down so it doesn't. The thing is, I have gone into my analytics this morning and I could see the numbers are up again. So is this the same? Because I think that YouTube has taken these people off, whether they were inactive or I was inactive for a while, I don't know, and then they put them back in. So I don't get it. And this is not like 1 or 2 people. This is probably about 50, 60 subscribers. So let me know in the comments below if anybody else has experienced any of this. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now, I think, because I'm really enjoying this. So I might just do this and come back. Yeah, I have to stretch this one out so that I get the resin everywhere. It doesn't seem to want to go in this little area here, so I'll stretch it right out now, shove that in there, and then give it a good tap. Oh. Yeah, these little things are a little bit annoying, to be honest. But we just do what we do, what we can do. And I'm gonna have to take some of that stuff off now. So it's really difficult to try and pick it up without wrecking it, see? I gotta get some of that stuff off now. Oh. Okay. Alright, that one. Ah! Oh, you bugger. Sticky. It stuck to my... Oh, oh my lord. It just stuck to my glove. Don't stick, please. There we go. Now I got it. I have a feeling this one's gonna have a lot of air bubbles in it. Keep messing around with it anyway. So I've got enough. I might even look. I've only got a little drop. Where's my little? Here we are. Just gonna mix in a little bit of this blue sapphire and change the color into, what is it gonna change into? Wow, beautiful. And I need to put some more in there. It's not strong enough. Let's put a little bit more in there. Boy, it's going hard. Where is it? It's going hard. Alright, well that's interesting. I'm going to put it in my little, if I can get it in, because it's getting so hard it might not work. But we'll give it a go anyway. These are little butterfly molds. They're really tiny, these ones. I do have bigger ones. I probably should have used that, but anyway. Got this now. And it's not easy because the resin is gone. It's starting to stiffen, you know. I've just got enough for my little one here. My watch is telling me to get up and stretch. I will in a second. And then what I'll do is I'm just gonna, see, it's moved from the edge. Tap this one down. And this mold is not straight, you know. It's sort of on an angle. So I'm going to leave that like that. Just tidy it up a little. Anyway, so that's enough for now. I will come back this afternoon, because this will be set, and then we'll see what we got. Right, bye for now. Okay, so it's been several hours. These guys are not ready yet. I'm not gonna, oh no, I'm not gonna mess with this one. This one probably be ready, but it's a bit soft, so I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. But these guys are ready. They're soft, but because it's like compacted in this, oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my lordy lord, look at that. Is that not the cutest little thing you've ever seen? Oh my gosh, these guys. No, I'm gonna leave them as well, but I gotta pop one of these. I gotta pop this one out. I gotta pop him out. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh. little chubby bee. That's that one, and there's this one. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is so bloody beautiful. So cute. That is so cute. I can't wait. That's just so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That's so cute. I'm going to put you here. Say hello to mama. Say hello to mama. Oh my gosh, you can do. Look at that. Well, I can create some really amazing things. I just have to think of what to do. And I can even paint this. Come on, buddy. Come out. There you go. I can even paint the lines in black. I've got a black acrylic Posca pen, so I can just do the lines. But look at that. Seriously, that is so awesome and so cute. And so amazing with the little eyes. Look at that. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm really excited now. Now I have to think of really seriously doing a painting that's gonna feature these guys. I definitely need to feature these guys because it just looks so amazing. Let's have a look at these little flutterbys. It is set, okay, just to be. Oh wow, that's so pretty. That's pretty. And because the resin is still very soft, I can just mold it a little bit. What I'll do is I'll put it in between these two molds. Can you see that? Pop it in there. Just so the wings, there you go, that'll work. The wings are up. But these guys, oh my god, now I want to open this one. I want to get this one out. But I'm worried that it might be a bit too soft because see that guy got to pop out, and wow, this is going to be so interesting. Oh, leave it. But look at these. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Can't wait. Righto. So we're here the next day. It's well and truly set now. Look at this. How cute is he? Very cute. Alright, let's get these guys out. And these, because I left them a little bit bent, that's what I wanted. So when I do my little painting, I can have them fluttering around. I've got a tiny little one. Okay, so yeah, I can still paint over them. I'll definitely paint over these guys. Alright, let's go. See how good this mold is. Oh wow, it's good. So I've got these in the shop. If you're interested, I just want to try it out first before I offer it to you. Make sure that it comes out. Sometimes you have to push these a little bit. Get something that's not too sharp, I guess. I'll get my little silicone. There you go. That helped. See, because there's some little ones there, we're going to leave them for last. You could rip it off, but I like to be a little bit gentle with these things just in case, you know, because I want to use it again. These different ways of using them, you know, different combinations. And pop the big ones out. And then how interesting. I like it, and I do like that I went with the bronze instead of black, because I think that would have been a bit too harsh. Okay, so we've got that one. Let's get this one out. Yeah, see, that one comes out really easy. No dramas at all. Oh, lovely. Oh, very cute. Very cute. So there you go. There you have it. I'm going to take some nice photos. And I'll see you again in another video. Bye for now.